Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Sky Vaults. I know most of you know me from my Vault Hunter series previously. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to bring that one to an end. We left a lot of things unfinished, but something happened with the server. It's no longer accessible. I could take the time to fix it, but also no one's really been playing on it, which makes me not want to play on it. What's the point of having a server if not to share with friends? Not going to dwell on that too much, just wanted to touch on it to let you guys know why we're in a new Vault Hunters world and why we're starting fresh. Anyway, Vault Hunters, Sky Vaults. Sky Vaults is an extension of Vault Hunters similar to a Skyblock world. You start out on a very small platform and run vaults just like normal. You get your resources from raw vaults, use those resources to run normal vaults to continue the progression in the mod pack. Anyway, I'll let the devs themselves explain it better than I can, and we'll just get started working on quests. Welcome to Vault Hunters 3rd Edition. This mod pack turns your Minecraft experience into a progression-based action RPG game. It is aimed to be played over a longer period of time and has many accessibility settings to customize your playthrough to suit your style. In this questline, we teach you about the basic fundamentals of the game and help you to get started on your journey. Before you start playing, make sure you set the game to a difficulty that suits you. This can be done in the pause menu, and we offer 5 different difficulties. These settings affect mob, health, and damage inside vaults. And I think we'll set ours to hard for this run through. That could be a mistake, but we'll find out. In addition to different difficulties, you can also select your game mode. Vault Hunters features 3 game modes, normal, casual, and hardcore, with normal being the default game mode. Your game mode can be set using the /game-rule vault mode command. There are 3 different difficulties which they go through here. We'll be staying with normal, but there are casual and hardcore if you'd like to pause the video and read them. There are also a couple of commands here that we won't be needing because this world will not be opened up to a server. But again, if you'd like to pause the video and check them out, you can. Anyway, next up is skills and talents. Before you get into your first vault, we want to inform you about a few important parts of Vault Hunters. Vault Hunters has an in-depth ability and talent system that you will utilize to make your vault experience much more enjoyable. Abilities typically focus on giving you powerful active skills that significantly change how you play the game, ranging from damaging abilities like Nova or Rampage, healing abilities like Heal and Totem, and survivability abilities such as Dash and Ghost Walk. Talents provide the player with passive buffs. There is a wide variety of talents to check out, each built to level up specific aspects of your experience. Check out the Vault UI by pressing H by default, and click on the 2nd and 3rd tabs at the top to view abilities and talents respectively. Your reward for this quest is 1 skill point. It's highly recommended to take Heal if this is your first time playing, as there is no natural health regeneration in the vaults. Complete. We'll assign that skill point in a second. Let's just keep going until we can't progress in the quests anymore. Sky Vaulting. Sky Vaults is a Skyblock alternative to Vault Hunters that changes the core gameplay loop. The main resource gathering method revolves around running raw vaults and collecting resources from within the vault rather than exploring and collecting them in the overworld. Budding crystals will provide you with basic raw crystals that allow you to collect basic loot to help progress you toward a proper vault crystal. And we need to obtain a raw crystal, which is easy enough to do with this thing beside me. This is a budding crystal that grows crystal clusters. Breaking one gives you a vault crystal. This is a raw vault crystal, unmodifiable with beginner's grace and beginner's insurance. Anyway, let's keep going with the quests. Vault hunting. Now that you have your very own raw crystal, you can now right-click it onto your vault portal and open it and descend into the vault. There is a time limit within the vault requiring you to complete it before it ticks down to 0. Marking your way with blocks will allow you to easily find your way back to the portal. If you die, you will return to the overworld, and if you are under vault level 20, you will be granted beginner's grace, which will allow you to keep all your loot regardless of dying or escaping. If you manage to complete the vault, you will be granted a crate that can be placed and then sneak right-clicked to open. And our goal is to enter a raw vault. Let's get going. Whoops. Forgot to assign my skill point. It's a good thing they made a change. And that timer, as you see at the bottom left, doesn't actually count down until you leave this room. So let's go ahead and assign that now. And I think I will follow their recommendation and start off with heal. Especially since I've never done a hard run, I'm not sure what to expect. And now we can use our R key to heal. Anyway, raw vaults are a little different. You come in with barely anything and have to collect the stuff from the vault. So let's go ahead and get started by collecting some blocks. For our first few vaults, we'll leave the starting room looking a lot like this. But for now, we've collected the resources that I've wanted to, just some blocks to get us going through the vault. We'll collect more as we go along. In fact, the only place you can collect things right now is the vault, so we will collect all decoration, items and blocks from the actual vaults. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and our first room is a village room. Yeah, we need to collect various materials, wood, ores, and anything we might find useful for delving the vaults. Getting this room first is actually kind of awesome, because that means that we will be able to get a villager right from the get-go. They aren't useful in the same sense that they are in vanilla Minecraft, but they are useful. So real quick, let's go ahead and get some starting gear going. We need a crafting table. We will also need some sticks, and I want to do that really quick so that I can grab some cobble and make a stone pickaxe, and then I'll grab 2 more pieces. Alright, I'll grab 5 more pieces, and I will also make a stone sword for now and a stone axe so we can collect some wood and kill some mobs. Let's see if we can find any iron down here. Really quickly, I forgot to do it in the start room. I should have. Let's go ahead and complete this. And our next quest is to collect chromatic iron. Chromatic iron is the core metal of vault hunters. Raw chromatic iron can be found within raw vaults in the chromatic caves. It can be mined with an iron pickaxe and fortune to increase your yield. Make sure to mine a bit so you have enough for the early stages of your adventure. And we need to acquire 16 raw chromatic iron to complete this. So that will be one of our goals in this vault. Trying to find some chromatic iron as well as finding actual iron. And now that we have 3, that's awesome. We need to grab 8 pieces of cobble so that we can make a quick furnace, smelt those up, so that we can make an iron pickaxe, which is important because now we can get diamonds and other things like chromatic iron. And I thought I saw, yep, there's some diamonds. Awesome. 20 minutes into this world and already have diamonds. Now let's go take care of this villager. Huh. It normally spawns a zombie villager too. Weird. Well, let's go ahead and grab some of this wood. Yes, we are going to pillage everything. We'll grab these lanterns too, so we can have some lighting in our world. And there should be, yep, some resources available here, up here too. And resources over here. Seeds and wheat will be important later on. Oh, that hurt. I believe there's another piece of iron, yep, right here. And there's another one there. Cool. Now we can continue on. This is a normal room. Normal rooms have several points of interest, or POIs, scattered about them. In raw vaults, they have 3 types of chests. They have hardened, flesh, or enigma chests, with enigma being the rarest. Each chest type contains different loot, and all of it right now is important. Each POI will have a spawner that will spawn some creatures that you have to kill or ignore before you can actually loot it. So, kill the mobs, loot the chests. Now, because I know what's coming, I'm also going to grab this enchanting table. And let's go find another POI. Freaking babies. Babies are probably the worst enemy in Vault Hunters. Ooh, nice. Omega chest. I want this chest scroll, but there are more important things right now. And there's a flesh chest. We'll look inside in a second. These typically have a much different loot in them. These are more the things that you find from other creatures, right? And unfortunately, this string is very important right now. There are typically POIs on both the top and bottom of the room. And it looks like we cleared that one out, so we'll continue on. It'd be really great if one of these hallways would have some wood in it. Or we find an excavation room and can pillage the wood from it. Like I said, the flesh chests are super important right now. I'll get into why they are in a moment. But they're definitely worth the risk of fighting more mobs for that string. Oh, we have 3 more iron. We should grab some cobble so we can make another furnace. So we can take these and make a bucket. We can grab some water for later use. Anyway, continuing on. Oh, wood. We'll probably take all of the wood in this hall. We will go ahead and leave it at a stack, and we will keep on looting. Iron. We want to try to complete this if we can, so we're just going to keep going. Hopefully we can get to the entrance. And this is our start room, so we'll go to the portal and we'll spend the last couple of minutes collecting cobble. And other things. Alright, now that our inventory is like completely full, it's time for us to exit. And just from our first vault, we've gained a new level. And it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and put some chests down so we can clear out our inventory. Alright, we did not get our 16 chromatic iron, so we need to just go into a new one. Actually, before we go into a new one, let's go ahead and smelt this iron so we can make a new bucket and hopefully get some lava. We'll go ahead and take Vein Miner for our next skill, and I will show you what it does in a moment. Anyway, let's get into the next one. Oh, Vein Miner. So if I push the button to activate it and start digging out this piece of gravel in front of me, it will actually mine every single piece of gravel that is connected to that gravel, even by a corner. So, as you could imagine, pretty useful when needing to collect resources. The only unfortunate part about it is that it does take a durability for each block mined. So, just have to be careful. Anyway, we have pillaged the first room once again, so let's continue on. In this vault, we want to get some, we definitely want to be on the lookout for iron. We want to try to get some lava because it'll be used in future things, but ultimately we need chromatic iron. So let's get to it. And look at that, chromatic iron. This is a chromatic cave. As you can see, these little blocks right here, those are chromatic iron ore. There's our quest done, but I am going to collect a little bit more, just because this stuff is highly useful in this mod pack. Oh, and we did complete our quest, so let's go ahead and finish this. And our next one is Vaultstone. The next step to your adventure is finding Vaultstone. Vaultstone can be found inside of raw vaults. When mining Vaultstone without Silk Touch, there is a chance to get a chipped Vault Rock. Make sure not to throw these away, as they are used to make Vault Rocks. Vaultstone itself is a very sturdy material used for many different things, but perhaps most importantly used to make your vault portals. And our objective is to mine 16 Vaultstone, which conveniently is right here. In raw vaults in the chromatic iron rooms, there are deposits of Vaultstone as well as deposits of chromatic iron ore. So if we just go ahead and mine one of these out, or two, we should get what we need. And there's our quest. And there's our chipped Vault Rocks. But we need 4, so, and there goes my pickaxe. Let's make a new pickaxe. And we have 4, so we're good for now. But just grabs a little bit more of this. And we'll take a look at our next quest. Vault Rocks. The chipped Vault Rocks you found are used to craft a Vault Rock, which is the base ingredient of any Vault Crystal, which in turn are used to open up vaults. Craft a Vault Rock by combining 4 chipped Vault Rocks with 1 chromatic iron ingot. If you ever need recipe assistance, we recommend using the mod JEI to search recipes on the right hand side of your inventory. And we just need to craft a Vault Rock. Fortunately, we got some chromatic iron ingots from the last quest, so if we just assemble them like this, we get a Vault Rock. Now it is time to craft your Vault Altar. Placing your Vault Rock on your Vault Altar is how you obtain your recipe for crafting a Vault Crystal. We need to acquire a Vault Altar, which is actually going to be a little difficult because we need a diamond to obsidian, which means we need a diamond pickaxe, which means we need 4 diamond, 4 stone bricks, and 2 chromatic iron ingots. The stone bricks and chromatic iron ingots aren't too hard to come by, but they will be a pain. So we really need to find a resource room, preferably the excavation site. Close, no cigar. This is a resource room, but not the one we need. We'll go ahead and nab some of those. Actually, no, we'll go ahead and nab as many of these as we can. We'll look, let's see what's over here. Nothing. Well, looks like nothing. And we'll see if we can find any ores worthwhile down here. There's a diamond, but I need iron to mine it. There's an iron. Let's see, more iron. Oh, there's another iron. And there's a third, which means we can assemble another iron pickaxe. And done. And I saw a diamond. Unfortunately, that's the only one I saw down here. So we will just keep going. South is home. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this room. And that's the back of the vault, so we'll head west and then south. Oh, here's another resource room. It's another village room. Oh, grab some of this moss. There is another villager over here. Maybe. Dead Pine's home? Great if we could find some more diamond. Some more iron. Definitely take that. I do not see any more diamond. So we continue south. Hoping for another excavation room. Not this one. Oh, but there is a flesh chest up there. And an enigma chest. That's awesome. What do you have? Ooh, elytra. Oh, here's a resource room, and it is an excavation room. Awesome. Give a quick check. There's lapis, coal. Oh, iron right at the entrance. Alright, let's go down. Hopefully we can get some lava. And some diamonds. And speak of the devil. Iron. Diamonds. I think. Yes, we do have enough for a diamond pick. Now that we have a diamond pick, we need to find some lava and obsidian. Which it doesn't look like there's going to be lava or obsidian in this one. Is that another? Apparently it really wants me to have these villager rooms. Alright, let's go see if we can find anything good down here. Definitely gonna take some of these mushrooms. I didn't see any diamonds or iron down there. So we'll just continue on south. Another chromatic iron room. We'll nab some on the way out. Well, here's another excavation room. Hog. Anything useful in the walls here? There's a piece of iron up there. Don't see any diamonds though. I do believe this one has lava. Yes, it does. Which also means it has obsidian. So, let's grab all the resources in the walls we can. We'll hop up here and grab our lava. I'll let that dissipate. And then grab this obsidian. Alright, let's find our way to the exit. I believe we just need to head north and then around. We should hit our portal door. Our portal room. Well, we'll hit the backside of our portal room and then we just need to go around to get out. Well, looks like I may have completely misjudged where I am. That's awesome. Okay, there it is. There's my portal room. So we just need to go around. And hopefully we have enough time. It doesn't look like we're going to, though. There's no way without some speed that I can get this. But that means that I can do this. And we now have an anvil. Yep. That's okay. Oh, geez. It's not terrifying at all. Okay. Put this stuff away, and then we'll continue our questing. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, we can go ahead and make our vault altar. And quest complete. Pag. Set this down and check out our next quest. Vault crystals. The time has come to forge your very first vault crystal. Every recipe is different, and the amount of required ingredients will slowly scale up as you craft more crystals. Using a vault rock on a vault altar will identify the items required to complete the crystal recipe. You can submit items to the altar by throwing them out of your inventory near the altar. Once the altar recipe is finished, applying a redstone signal completes the crafting process. If you struggle to tell what item is, you can crouch to view its name. And our objective now is to complete a vault crystal. We'll go ahead and place this stone button on top of here so we can give it a redstone signal when we're done. We'll grab a crystal, put it on. And actually, I think we still need the copper. Yep, we have not collected any copper. Or leaves for that matter. So we need to run one more raw vault and look for copper and leaves. But unfortunately, I think we're going to have to call it an episode there. We've gotten quite a bit done so far, and made a decent amount of progress. I want to try to take these episodes a little bit slower, and I'm not going to be making any progress while off camera. It'll all be with you guys. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and maybe a subscribe if you're new. Until I see you next time. Bye!